I've never watched iCarly. To all of our viewers in the UK, I'm sorry that we don't know what salacious means. And other words, big words, that us Americans just...
Okay, Daniel test?
I swear to God.
Daniel test, it is indeed the first day of May. So that means this is the first month that summer starts to come. But the thing is, in Arizona, it's pretty much summer all year around. A lot of people say that they miss seasons when they leave the Midwest. But you know what? What's funny is no one actually likes where they live. You go to New York, they say, well, go. Okay.
Shut up.
Well, bye, guys. Okay.
Okay, we are live and audio is up.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I've got to give some knucks here. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. Hello, hello. Hello. Thank you. It's gonna be a good day. Hello. Hello. Broad guy. Big knucks.
No.
All right. Very good. All right, so before we get started, I wanted to go over one quick thing that was a question that came to me prior to class this morning. So one of the actors from yesterday was asking me if there's a difference between what I'm asking you to do slowing down and diction. So like his exact question was, are you asking me to slow down because you're wanting me to work on the diction, and then as soon as the diction is fixed, then I can speed back up? Or are you saying that you think the scene, that our particular scene needs to slow down? And I said neither. I'm asking you to slow down because that's what good acting requires of you. And I tried to help him understand the why, and so I want to just share that with you guys. So I was a long-time Larry Moss student. I guess I still am, I just haven't been there in a while. And the last time I went, I had this moment, this experience, when in his sports terminology, I say that the game slowed down for me. Things just started to make sense. And I kept hearing Larry Moss pound this idea of slowing down, of using all the words, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm on stage. There's a big audience, like 100 people, some famous people out there, and I'm like, all right. Now, I'd done the work. I was emotionally connected, but I really took my time getting the lines out. I'm like, I'll just try it. And lo and behold, finish the line, and I hear this like eruption of laughter. And I remember having this thought, it can't be this freaking easy. Like, there's no way. But I'm like, worked once, let's try it again. So, did it again, huge reaction. And I just realized, like, oh, it works. Here's why it works. We as an audience have not heard what you're about to say yet. We don't know. You're intimate with it, we're not. So we have to listen to what you're saying, process it, figure out if it's funny or not, or process what you say and then see the other actor's reaction or emotion connected to what you're saying, and then we give ourselves a chance to react. If by the time we've processed what you said and you're already 3 lines ahead of where you were, we'll never laugh at that thing because it's past, it's already gone. So you have to give us time. So it's not like I want you to go slow. So here's where most actors make the mistake. When I say to slow down, they will add a bunch of pauses. I don't want you to pause. So it'll sound like this. They'll say 3 words fast, stop, 3 words fast, stop, 3 words fast, stop. Or they'll say 1 line fast, stop, 1 line fast, stop. That doesn't work. It's figuring out how to get every word out separate while still maintaining emotional reality and connection with your scene partner. And so if you try to slow down the line and it sounds like a robot, then that's not right, obviously. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be that slow. It probably does still need to be that slow. It just means you haven't figured out how to say it that slow with being emotionally connected to the line. These playwrights have given us so much gifting, so many funny moments and such interesting stuff to work with, but half the time we don't really allow it to rise to the surface. So, want you all to take that with you into your scenes today, this idea. And so what could feel slow to you, like it felt slow to me in my mind, it felt very foreign when I did what I'm asking you to do, until I saw it work. And then I was like, okay, why does it work? Well, because for the first time ever, the audience actually understood the line that I said. And they were able to make the connection, and so then they gave me the reaction I was hoping for. And the way you make up that time is by not pausing mid-sentence, by not pausing, but having breath control, and then intently listening to each other so that I can speak right when you're done speaking, if I'm supposed to, but I won't be speaking fast. So fast that you can't, keep up as an audience. All right? Everybody get that? All right. Okay. So this was one of the things for the two of you.
Yeah.
So we'll jump right in, and if I think that this particular thing could use work, then we'll just work on it. All right? Let's go. Here we go. All right, our first scene up today, we have actors Jenny and Daniel working through an excerpt from the play Reasons to be Pretty by Neil LaBute.
No! 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 No!
Yes.
That's not it.
Don't lie, you fucker.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Steph.
No. Do not Steph me right now.
Come on, Stephanie.
Don't do that, you prick. Do not play the Stephanie game. Do not do it.
But
okay, good. So that last line got a little fast. The rest of it was about where it's supposed to be. Did it feel crazy, weirdly slow, or did it feel okay?
No, it felt fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, it was. So, Daniel, you were a little bit. I'm not finding the word for it, but.
Okay.
You forced the bear in.
It's a dog, but yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I did. You're right.
I love how we
right.
focus on the wrong things.
You're right.
So that we never get anywhere.
I did. You're right.
It's awesome. All right. Well, so then what happened was a pause happened.
Okay.
So that's what I'm talking about. Where we were going nice and slow, you finally got from me, and I think you could probably play even maybe a few different notes on the nose, but you got from me a laugh on the word yes. It's really good writing. The play just opens up with no, no, no. Is it 3 or how many no's are there?
5 no's.
No, no, no. Yes. I mean, that's funny. That's just funny. But it's only funny if you take your time with each of the no's and the yes comes in. Boom. Then, depending on if we react or not, because the only time you pause is if we're reacting, just to give us time to breathe, you're right into the next line. So you should be going slow enough, and the other person should be ready, emotionally connected. I'm not, nothing fake, I'm not in my head about it, but I'm ready to speak immediately. Therefore, when a pause comes, it will matter. 0 pauses between the 2 of your lines, 0 pauses on your own lines, unless you want there to be one, or unless we laugh. Okay? Again.
No. 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 No.
Yes.
That's not it.
Don't lie, you fucker.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Steph.
No, do not Steph me right now.
Come on, Stephanie.
Don't do that, you prick. Do not play the Stephanie game. Do not do it.
But I didn't say anything. I'm telling you the truth here. And I definitely didn't use that word. So that's
bullshit.
I didn't. I would never say that about you ever. And I'm not gonna be
bullshit.
I did not. I don't care what she said to you. I didn't say ugly. No,
bullshit, fucker. She was in the next room. You bastard. The other room, okay? So don't even try and Lance Armstrong your way out of this one.
Good. Play that line again, nice and slow like you did, but find some new notes.
Okay. Can you say yours? Oh wait.
And be louder than him and let her be louder than you.
I didn't say ugly. No.
Bullshit.
Do that line again, Daniel. You don't need mustard.
Okay. I didn't say ugly.
Bullshit, fucker. She was in the other room.
So that's where it's too fast.
She was in the other.
Was in. Yeah. So I think the word other is going to be the one that matters.
Okay.
Try it.
Okay, I was like, here we go. She was in the other room. You bastard. The next room.
Yeah, see? There it is. Other room, next room. The idea is it's right next to where you were. Understand, dummy?
Okay.
Do it again. Now don't lose your voice and don't go too fast.
She was in the other room. You bastard. The next room. Okay? So don't try and Lance Armstrong your way out of this one.
Not. I barely mentioned you.
Backpedaling like
That's
some.
all. In a nice way. It wasn't like some big.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
No, there's 2 different words there.
Oh, is it the fuck you?
Yeah.
Okay. I get confused which where the periods are which times. Okay.
Is it the fuck you? Yeah.
Say it again.
It is that, yeah.
I'm not. I barely mentioned you. That's all. In a nice way. It wasn't like some big.
Fuck you.
God. I just want to go to bed.
I don't care what you want to do.
No. Go back. I don't care. You got to go slower.
God. I just want to go to.
I don't.
That was too fast too, Daniel.
Okay. God. I just want to go. I just
Interrupt now.
want
I don't
go.
care.
I
Separate. No, her, not you. It's not about you, Daniel. Grab your bear. It's a dog, I know.
So start yours
She
again.
needs to beat you. You have to let her beat you
right,
vocally,
okay.
and you have to beat him.
Okay. God, I just want to go to
Alright,
bed.
Now.
Okay.
So no, not
Yeah.
you. Her.
Okay.
Stop it, Daniel.
All right. Stop.
So what's the?
Okay.
Here's what I'm looking for. When you're listening, you have to listen for what am I reacting to. The second he says want, you know it's your time to speak.
Okay.
So he says want, you should big breath, and you already know what he's gonna finish with. So it's what I want, blah, blah, blah. You go, I don't care what you want, because you already know what you're gonna say. That's what you're reacting to. Do it again.
Got it. Okay.
God, I just want.
I don't care what you want to do, Dick.
Okay, can you stop?
All right, is there a pause there?
No,
All
I
right,
was
then
just being bad.
Then we've ruined the flow.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Okay.
Can you?
No. Do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Because Daniel, what happens if you've moved?
What happens if?
What happens if you've moved? Here's the thing. So what's your next line?
Can you stop, please?
Okay, good. So you say
I'm not
want
gonna
to
stop.
do, Dick. Just
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
I don't care what you want to do, Dick.
Okay, so say it after. Say it as I'm getting up. Go ahead.
I don't care what you want to do, Dick.
Ah! Can you please? So I'm listening, even though I'm not looking at her.
Yeah.
I'm still listening, and I will still, wherever I am, I could be doing jumping jacks, doesn't matter. As soon as I hear, I'm going to react immediately. You wanted to get here, settle first, get to the place, and then speak. I don't want you to be under control. So if you make a move, if your body tells you to move, listen, but then don't get to a place where you feel comfortable. Instead, stay in motion, and don't feel like I have to turn around, I can't turn around, you just go.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Go back to God.
God, I just want.
I don't care what you want to do, Dick.
Okay, can you stop, please?
I'm not gonna stop.
What? Again, slower.
I'm not gonna stop. For what? Huh?
Because.
What for?
I'm. So I could explain the.
No, you don't need to. I've already heard all the explanations I want to hear.
Again.
No, you don't need to. I've already heard all the explanations.
Good. Now do me a favor. Use your hands so you can literally separate the words for yourself.
No, you don't need to.
You put you don't together.
No, you don't need to. I've already heard all the explanations I want to hear, and I don't believe you. You get that?
Yes.
I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth.
Say it again. The
I
shit.
don't
The
be-
shit. Just pick it up from the shit.
The shit,
And separate them.
the shit
Yep. And keep separating.
that comes out of your mouth. Ever.
Yeah. Well, that's fucked. Okay.
No, you're fucked. That's what's fucked.
No. Separate them if you have to.
No, you're fucked. That's what's fucked.
No. That's the part you keep rushing.
That's what's fucked here, mister. You are.
No. You are.
You are?
Every word. Every word.
No. That's what's fucked here, mister. You are. You are fucked. Big time.
Well, this is just stupid. So I'm not.
Don't do it! Do not walk out of here while we are fighting. Or I swear to God, I will murder your fish when you are gone.
All right, so Daniel, you just ruined that whole moment.
I know. Sorry.
Okay. So what happened?
I was just supposed to collapse like this.
Why were you supposed to collapse?
I wasn't supposed to. It was just an instinct thing. That it was a bad choice, and that's all. Yeah.
Okay, but wouldn't you be curious as to where the choice came from and how you could possibly not do it in the future?
I guess.
Because I don't mind that you collapsed. I don't mind that.
Okay.
It wasn't the moment. So the question I have to ask you, and I would like you to ask yourself, is why did I choose that in that moment? Where did it come from?
It was just frustration with her.
Great. So she says what to you?
What did you say?
I'm gonna murder your
No,
fish.
you tell me. You know.
All right. She said,
You're walking
don't.
out. She says what?
She says, don't do it. Don't walk out of here while we're fighting. I'm like, oh, now I gotta stay here.
Great. So what I think is a better choice is for you to just stop, face that way,
Okay.
and just be stopped.
Okay.
Then she's still trying to tell you. She's trying to give you the ultimatum. Then she says the fish. That's when you would probably turn around to her, maybe see the fish, whatever. But you literally like gave away the fish joke
Yeah.
before we got there. So you need to be listening moment to moment to moment to moment. So you did the right thing by stopping. She stopped you with her voice. I felt like it was warranted. I felt like she definitely gave you enough energy that it made sense. But by collapsing the second you did, you have to understand when she's mid-sentence, you're taking our attention off of her words and putting it onto you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to do that. This just isn't one of those times. So ideally, we work our way through understanding when to and when not to make that move. Because I'm telling you, I don't dislike it. So that's why I didn't want you to get the wrong idea. Like, I like you making bold choices and trying new things. I love that. But I want you to understand why it doesn't work here. Because she's mid-sentence, she just stopped you. The fact that she stopped you is a big move. Okay? Because here's the deal. If I'm not moving and then I move, that's us speaking. If I'm moving and then I stop, that's like us speaking. Like we pay attention to that. Yeah. So the fact that you got up and then you stopped, we know like that's a big deal. So to add something else is like it's just too much that we can't keep up with it and it doesn't quite make sense. All right? Okay. So let's go again to this moment. And I want you to let go of everything. I want you to try your best to be him, be in a fight, just like when she stops, you stop, and just listen so that you can be surprised when she says the fish line. And again, ideally, I'd like you to turn around and look her in the eyes, like checking in, is she serious? And then maybe you check to the fish. But I want you to emotionally feel something, okay? And you do say in the play, flush the fish again, right?
Yeah.
So she's done this before?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you like the fish? Do you care for the fish?
Oh, yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal, sort of, that she flushed the last one.
Yeah.
So she says that, right? And I mean, do we figure out the circumstance for that? I mean, maybe the fish died. Maybe she claimed it died she flushed it while you were gone. Maybe you wanted to have a burial and she just flushed it down the toilet. Like we don't actually know. It's not given circumstances, so that's up to you to decide if it was a fight and she flushed it down, or if she flushed it down for some other reason. True. Like it died and you would have never flushed the fish down the toilet. Yeah. So that offended you or whatever, like we don't know. But there's a thing here where she says, okay, I know this will hurt you. To me, it's just a fish, so I'll do the thing that hurts you. And it's a funny line. Okay? All right, so let's go back. Actually, let's go back to God. Let's go back to God. Because we're on a roll here. And Daniel, for both of you, you keep using the lines the way that you are, and keep improvising.
Okay.
Because you're finding new ways of saying the lines and new ways of hopefully affecting your partner. It's like when I say do something new, like surprise them, I don't mean come out of the scene. I don't mean like all of a sudden just be fake. I mean like find a possible new way of saying it. So the way that you did this and this became very funny. Well, that could be changed to be different things, right? And then you did that one time, which was funny. And then like there's little subtle ways you can just do something physical or whatever to get your point across. That's your talent, honestly. That's what talent is when it comes to acting, is finding new and creative ways to bring truth to life. God.
God, I just want to go to bed.
I don't care what you want to do, Dick.
Can you stop, please?
All right, so you were late on the K. And I think we're faster than we were last time.
Okay.
So now you've done it a couple times where you don't look at her. See what happens if you look. Let's say if you, let's just try, I'm gonna direct you now. Let's say that you say God not looking at her, then you look, and then you, each word starts saying what you want to do right to her face. See how that might change her and see what happens.
God, I just want to go to bed.
I don't care.
So too fast on that line, on the I just want to. Because it's not, now she feels like, oh, I have to rush in there to interrupt you.
Right.
God, I just want to go to bed.
I don't care what you want to do.
Can you stop, please?
I'm not gonna stop. For what? Huh?
Because.
What for?
I'm. So I could explain the.
You don't need to. I've already heard all the information I want to hear, and I don't believe you. You get that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Keep slowing down.
I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. Ever.
Yeah, well, that's fucked.
So I'm gonna let us keep going, but I want you to know the difference, Jenny. This one wasn't funny, and the last one was. Mm-hmm. And the difference is, the last time you separated the word believe, you separated out of your mouth. So by separating it, you were able to use believe and then use believe again. You were able to do something creative on out of your mouth, and then we react to your creativity.
Okay.
Your talent, this is what I want everyone to understand. Your talent just came to the surface when you were listening intently and went, mm-hmm. That's talent. That's you bringing something new, something interesting, something that belongs in the scene that could only come from you.
Yeah.
In that moment. That's talent. And that's like, and we're reacting and laughing and being a part of something that where you read the play and that moment isn't funny on paper. But a great actor who understands how to put things in between the lines makes it funny. And the better you get at this, the more you can look at script analysis and go, oh my gosh, this entire opening scene is funny. It's hilarious. Because they're having a real fight at a 12, and the little specific jabs they hit at each other, it doesn't get serious till the end. The end is where it gets serious.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
From.
Right where we were.
I don't remember.
So after he said K, you said out of your mouth, right after that. I don't believe what comes out of your mouth. Pick it up from there.
I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth.
So do it again. Might as well do it properly.
Okay. I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth.
Again.
I don't believe the shit.
So the shit, 2 words.
I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. Ever.
Yeah. Well, that's fucked. Okay?
Good. Let's do it again. And your yeah has got to be right away.
Okay.
Okay? Because here's what's funny. This line now, okay? So before you're not doing it that way, it's not funny. You do it that way, all of a sudden ever is funny. And it's an exclamation point on that line and we go, dang, he's a genius. Okay? Your line is, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Right away. And what do we expect after a yeah? We expect that you're going to bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have a point.
Fuck, man.
Your point is,
Yeah.
that's fucked. That's it. Like, that's all you have to come back, which is funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not trying to be funny. It just happens to be if you play it organically. But she says her point, unless we laugh, right away you're ready to go, yeah? And then it's, well, that's, each line separate. Okay? Again, Jenny.
I don't believe.
Nope.
I do not
You
believe.
put I don't together.
I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth ever.
Yeah? Well, that's fucked. Okay?
Again. So don't act like you don't know.
Okay.
You got stuttery with it or whatever. Okay? And Jenny, it was close, but you still started putting words together.
At the end, like out of your mouth.
Yep, and the shit. So
The shit.
When you go back to listen to this, we'll mark this moment right now. Go back to what you just said and the one you said right before. And I want you to hear the note that you put on the word shit. That was an interesting note on just that word, which then made the whole line more interesting and more fun to listen to, more pleasing. If you put the together and you place them together, you can't do the same manipulation with the word. It's impossible. So that's our why. And you're finding, to your good credit, you're finding a way to repeat the line and have every word be separate without sounding like a robot. So just, you have to trust it.
Okay.
Okay.
So from there.
Yes, please.
Okay. I don't believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. Ever.
Yeah? Well, that's fucked. Okay?
Well, again. Well,
Well, that's fucked.
no, that's.
Well,
So each word separate.
that's.
So do it again. Well, or say yeah.
Yeah?
Well.
Well, that's fucked. Okay?
Yeah, see, Daniel, and we laughed. You have to hear it.
Yeah.
So if you want audiences to love you, you got to trust me and you got to be disciplined in this way. And you're not going for the laugh. You're just allowing us to hear the language. Pick it up again. Yeah.
Yeah? Well, that's fucked. Okay?
No. You're fucked. That's what's fucked here,
Go back to
mister.
that's.
What?
Go back to that's.
That's what's fucked here, mister. You are.
You
You
are. That's right. It's just,
You-
you got to separate them.
are. You. That like confused me.
So you're saying you are.
Okay. No, I was thinking of the line. Okay. That's what's fucked here, mister. You are.
No.
You are. You are fucked. time.
Well, this is just stupid. So I'm not gonna be.
Don't do it! Do not walk out of here while we are fighting. Or I swear.
No, or
I swear.
just look him right in the eyes.
Or I swear to God.
Right, now right back at his eyes.
I will murder your fish.
You reacted too soon, Daniel.
I will murder your fish when you are gone. I'll flush them. Or I'll do whatever it takes. But I will hurt you and you will not like it.
And
And you will not
will
not like it. That's what I'll do. So you better, no.
so
So you better, no. Do not come over here.
okay, good. Do it again. And so you better. And this time, Daniel, go ahead and look at her and start making the move. And I want you to see, Jenny, if you can find the perfect comedic timing to stop him. So like almost allow him to start coming, feel like it's one of those moments, feel for a second, and then stop him. And ideally, he'll like sort of slink back and like, okay, that's not working.
So you better, no.
Again, go back, so you better. So let her get out, so you better, the whole thing. Then I need you to make eye contact with her.
Okay.
And really offer, I mean, sincerely offer, like, hey, let's hug this out. Can we just stop fighting? Okay? And you're gonna sincerely, you're not expecting to get stopped.
So you better just, no. Do.
Okay, again, don't figure out what he's doing so soon. Watch him.
So you better just stay. No, do not come over here.
Okay, nice. So can you go slower?
Yeah.
So here and this is what I'm talking about, comedic timing. What hurts him worse? So if he comes slow, come to me instead. Nice and slow. No!
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you look fake.
Yeah.
Like the
So like
right?
the closer
So what
he
what I'm
is-
thinking is this. I'm
so
thinking
weird.
like you're just looking at her going, okay. And she's obviously upset. Little tear going. She's gonna murder my fish. She needs me.
No.
Right? So I've given her this like you have the power now
Yeah.
to stop him when you want, as long as I don't move so fast that she's afraid I'm gonna get too close. But I sincerely am going like, hey, let's hug this out. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Jenny, take a step that way. Like upstage. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go.
So you better just stay.
Okay, I
Right.
don't think you're looking at her. Are you?
Yeah, I guess I could be staring more into her soul, I guess, but.
Well, you have to be talking to her.
Okay.
So the difference was I was communicating with her. You need to communicate non-verbally. Hey, babe, let's just hug this out. Like, you got to love her. So that, because here's the thing, you have to be totally vulnerable in this space, right to her, to give her the power to shut you down. That's the funny.
Okay.
Okay? Try it again.
So you better just stay right. No! Do not come over here and hold me. God, no.
What?
God, no. You better stick around.
You?
You better stick around and argue this shit out, or I'm gonna wreck your life. Just a little. Swear I fucking will. I don't care if I'm late or not.
Man.
So,
This is. You're talking nuts now.
don't say that.
Seriously.
I mean, boy, if you're looking for things to get shitty, then okay. But I wouldn't say anything like that. Nothing about being psycho or any of that sort of junk.
Stephanie, listen.
Uh-uh.
Please.
No. Fuck. Please. Please is shit. Please is something you crap out of your pants and are too embarrassed to clean up. I'm not even gonna listen to please.
Okay, then. then. I don't know what to say to you about this.
Too fast.
I don't know what to say to you about this.
About?
About this. Because
The truth? You know, I might be willing to overlook your general fuckheadedness if I knew the truth was on its way at some point here.
but I'm telling you the whole.
Don't say it if it's not, because I will know, and you know that I'll know. You'll know it, and I will pounce on you like I was death itself if you are lying to me. Seriously. Like fucking death.
You know, you swear a lot when you're mad.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
And I'm saying fuck you. You know, if that's all you can do is try and dilute the issue at hand by sidetracking us or getting us all turned around by or trying to make me laugh
I'm not.
or any
I'm
of
not.
the shit
I
that
swear
you usually
I'm not.
do,
But
then
you're
fuck
being
you
all.
is what I have to say to you.
Fine.
Yeah,
Then.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. So,
What? And don't you have to be at work?
don't deflect me.
Okay, good. Take one moment here. All right. So, yeah, fine. Okay. O-K. Beat. That's the first pause. That's the first time that you're not right on each other's cue lines is right there. Therefore, it's important.
Yeah.
So I think we need a pause. I think you went to the watch too soon.
Okay.
All right. So there's the okay, and it's fine then. Yeah, fine. So we actually accidentally jumped on lines a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay. So okay, okay, beat.
Do I say so?
Yes, but
Okay.
after the beat.
Oh, okay.
So then there's a beat. We're finally breathing. So, and then what? And don't you need to be at work? Okay. So at some point in time, there's this silence, and and you're thinking, fine, 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 fine. I guess we're not going to talk about it. Fine. And then she's like, so, what? And don't you have to be at work? That's what that is. So if you get to the watch, cool. You don't have to.
Okay.
You know that she goes to work in the morning. Or is it night? Does she work the night shift? I don't
I
know.
think he
She's
works
morning, I'm
nights.
nights.
I work mornings.
Okay, so if we can, we just think to ourselves, all right, she goes to work be there at 8 or 9, about.
Yeah.
You woke up at 7:30, started fighting 8:15, something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
around there.
so you know that at some point in time, she's got to go to work. Like, you obviously don't want to, like, I'm trying to help you, you don't want to be late, right?
Yeah.
You know, so that's that moment. So if you find the watch cool, you just don't have to force it. All right.
Okay.
So let's go back to, or trying to make me laugh.
Or trying to make me laugh? Or any of the shit that you...
Discipline, go back.
Huh?
Or
You were slurring words.
or trying to make me laugh? Or
I'm
any
not.
of
You're too
the...
soon there, Daniel.
It says like I cut her off and stuff.
Show me, because I don't see it.
Doesn't it have a slash there? Or trying to make me laugh, like, so, like, right over here. There's, like, a slash.
So I think this slash relates to this here,
Okay.
where you're just pointing out or getting us all turned around by, I swear I'm not, but you're being all, and then she's here, so then you have to wait,
Okay.
is what I have to say. And by the way, it's what I have to say, exclamation point, and then to you, period.
Okay.
It's different. Then it's fine then. So fine then has to be its own thing.
Okay.
Because it relates to fine then. Yeah, fine. Okay, okay. Like it has to be together in that way.
All right.
So you're right about the slashes. It's just that relates to the lines before.
So, do you not want me cutting her off
You
while
can't.
she's talking? I can't?
You're not. This is not a cutoff line here. It's
Okay.
as soon as she's done, the second
Gotcha.
she's done, you're ready to speak.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone might have gone off in the middle of Masterclass.
Oh my God.
No, it actually wasn't my phone. Okay. Cleared that out.
I think you knew that already.
No, I didn't. No.
You just, all right, here we go.
Or trying to make me laugh? Or any of the shit?
No.
Or any of the shit that you usually do? Wait,
I got you.
why did I got like confused?
Or that you usually do. Then,
Is what I have.
fuck you.
Oh. Or trying to make me laugh, or any of the shit of the
Any of,
shit,
or any of that shit
or any of that shit
that
that you usually do, then fuck you is what I have to say to you.
I'm not.
yours is fine then.
Oh, fuck.
Fine then.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Beat. Stay. Just stay.
What?
So she has the next line. Do it again.
Okay.
Fine then.
Fine then.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. So?
What? And don't you have to be at work?
Don't deflect me, asshole.
I'm not. I'm just trying to be.
What did you say that she called and told me about?
I didn't. God.
All right, good. We're at time. Good job.
Sure.
Let's sit and talk about it real quick. Have a seat on the bed together.
Take your fucking dog.
I will. Hey, Keo.
So,
This is.
how you feeling? What'd you learn?
I think just a lot more about script analysis that kind of flew over our head the last time, I guess.
Okay.
I think it's something I always understood. It was just learning how to apply it correctly. So.
Yeah. And I was really putting the training wheels on you by slowing down and helping you with each line.
Yeah.
So it took us all the way out of the rhythm of the play, but to your credit, you were able to take the direction, listen, jump right in each time, so we were able to pick it up. But obviously, that's something you would have to practice.
Yeah.
And it needs to become second nature in your work. The key is for you to understand the why. Once you understand the why, you'll never want to do it any other way because it just works.
I understand the slowing down. I think it's hard for me to not, it's again like not grouping things in chunks
Right.
to make it flow.
But it does flow if you, little breath, get the
Yeah.
whole thing out together. And again, when you go back and you watch these little chunks where you were excellent and you hear the words, and honestly, our microphones are so good that it sort of hides a little bit of the difference, but you'll hear it. You'll hear how it just pops different, and you play notes that you didn't play otherwise, and you're like, oh wow, like that's, it went from good to great. That's the difference.
Yeah, this is one of those.
She wants you to talk now.
Things that's just like a muscle memory. At first I thought I like got it, like, oh, I know how to like talk slow and loud and everything, but no, it's something that you really, really need to get into your bones and everything, and the more you do it, it just becomes a muscle memory. So it's just one of those things that's just repetition, just for every single play you do, yeah.
Good. How are you two feeling personally? How are you feeling as actors right now in the moment?
I feel good because last time we didn't have as much. You didn't stop us as much last time, and so it was nice to have more of a lesson.
Yeah. Well, here's how it goes. You're matured now. So as you mature as an actor, you want the critique.
Yeah.
And when you understand it, you go, oh, I've earned it.
Yeah.
Before you didn't earn the critique, it was like, okay, we had other issues we had to figure out, which was like the meaning of the play and the different meanings of certain moments and making sure that intellectually you had the space correct and things like that. Well, once we're there, now we can nuance little moments. So now we've nuanced a lot of technique on voice and on like how to use language, etc. So now there will be probably another, if we decide to continue this, or we might move on to something else, but if we decided to continue with this, you'd be required to do this type of technical work on your own,
Yeah.
solo, without each other, and then with each other, and practice it till it feels second nature. Then we go back to little tiny character tweaks and backstory and different things that take it from like Like here, it's just like unbelievable. And that's the process that we're in. But we all got a good lesson from your lesson, but I'm glad that you're feeling that. And it just tells me that you're maturing as an actress as well.
Yeah, because like last time I was like, oh, you got through Masterclass, like the whole thing, both days. I was like, no, you didn't say anything. So I was bummed to not get because I wanted you to like tell me.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted that, so it was nice to have that this time.
And I'll have to go back and look at it, but I believe I said a lot.
No, you did. It just wasn't the same.
I didn't start and stop you, because if I would have, you wouldn't have been ready for it, or he wouldn't have been ready for it. One of the two. But I think that if we would have done that, we would have gotten so far out that it would have been hard to come back. So it was better to get a bigger lesson that connected in order to bring you to today, essentially. So yeah, I'm glad. Daniel, how are you feeling personally? How are you feeling as an actor? Talk to me.
I feel good as an actor. I like this play a lot. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say.
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to.
Okay.
I'm giving you the space to open up. You know, let me know where you're at personally. You know, you've battled. You're here. You're continually growing, and I'm curious. And the more you dive into this stuff and allow yourself to be vulnerable, it helps you. So I'm giving you the space if you want it.
I don't know. I'm trying to be more vulnerable, and
okay.
I don't know. I just kind of want to keep on growing, and
well, do you feel like you did?
Yes.
Did you put in work?
Yes.
Was it hard?
Yes.
You know, you've grown so much since you first stepped into here, in so many ways, that it feels like some of what you do now has become second nature to you. Daniel, no one ever beats me here, and Daniel beat me this morning to the studio. I was playing with the kids a little bit. I came in at like it was 7 or something like that, and I think you maybe got here 10 minutes before I did, 15 minutes.
Seconds. I don't know.
And he just said, yeah, I'm here. It helps me get here before everyone else, clear my head, that kind of thing, and it's just like it's a different mentality. We had I was watching a little video this morning, and it was a guy speaking to the military, and the idea was like, what about when it sucks? What about when it sucks? Whatever it is. And so, you know, Daniel comes in here, he serves, he cleans the toilet sometimes, he helps out with all kinds of stuff, right? You just fill in where it needs to, right? Not every job's awesome, sometimes it is. But the question was, what do you do when it sucks? And this guy was like, you know, I'd like to give you some heartfelt answer to be like, oh yeah, you know, it happens and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, but the truth is some of us have a switch that goes off and we decide to let it happen. And the switch happens when you say, when it sucks, I go, boom. And my version of what he said is, I turn on the switch and I say, thank you. I say, thank you for when it sucks. And his point was similar. But he says, I love it. I love it when it sucks, because I know I'm getting stronger. I'm battling through something, and then he goes right to the guys and he says, think about it. How do they get you to be in the military? They put you through boot camp. Boot camp sucks. And then what? If they want you to get better, what do? They put you through the next level training, and that sucks. What's the highest level training? Navy SEALs or whatever. That sucks the worstest, you know? And what it is like the big suck fest, like the hardest of the hard that you go through, that's what builds character. That's what brings people together. That's what like next level human beings are made of. And then he said, what's the end? What's like the time when men and women come together the most in the military? And he said, there's nothing that replaces combat. Because that sucks the worst. And you'll solidify relationships, and you will grow as a human being and build character like never before. And why? Because the pressure's on, and it's literally life or death. And so the key is that we are trying to put this pressure on ourselves constantly, day in and day out, to create this pressure, to self-pressurize in order to make ourselves better. You can't make a diamond without pressure. That's the idea. So here we've got the cameras going. I mean, we've had students leave because we go live. They're like, that's not for me because I don't want to be live. And that's okay. I understand that. I get it. But at the same time, I'm trying to help people understand you being live makes you stronger, makes you better, and you being vulnerable, in my opinion, makes you more attractive. You shouldn't be afraid to be vulnerable, to tell the truth, because it's going to make you so attractive on camera to other people that they're going to be really drawn to you. And so this type of character work, this type of thinking is something that has been embedded in you and something that you're like grinding on. And I'm sure there's like various things we're going to continue to grow on, but that's a very positive thing. And I'm always interested in where you are really on the inside. Are you struggling? Are you really happy? Are you like whatever it is that's happening right now? I want to know, and I want you to put it out there.
I'll say this
fearlessly.
I really like the ending to this play. I like Greg's monologue a lot. How, not specifically for what he says, just when he's saying the words and like what he's learned, you kind of feel like a satisfaction that he's not with Stephanie anymore. And I feel like stories like that aren't told enough, how like the two people are separated and that's a good thing. You know, sometimes it's like really, really good to be with yourself. And I feel like since I've moved to Arizona, I've learned to be with myself, and I've learned how important that is.
Yeah.
And how important it is to be single, and how important it is to just like learn on your own.
And to find you, because by finding you, you then are able to be with someone else and give to them. It's like you got to fill your own bucket first and be full, and through the overflow is what you want to give to your partner ideally. I mean, that would be an ideal situation. So it's very smart that you're saying that. And yeah, this play teaches us something. It's so awesome. So he gets to the end and there's this thing, well, he's supposed to be a writer. He's supposed to be an artist.
Yeah.
And there's these different things, and the truth is he was getting knocked down, getting pushed around. I mean, to the point where like police are getting called and his fish are getting murdered, and you know, like, and he's not taking the hint.
He does all that out of desperation too, because he
allows it to happen to himself.
Yeah.
He's allowing himself to be a victim. And it takes him standing up to his bully, his personal bully, to overcome that victimhood in order to like be willing to move forward. And what's interesting is it's in his best interest and it's in her best interest. Her life is better, even though she still loves you, her life is better not with you.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the whole idea of God closes doors and opens doors. And if we learn to listen faster, and we learn to listen and say thank you when we get knocked down, because there's some kind of a lesson that we're supposed to learn in that moment. And that's what's hard. It's hard to say thank you through the struggle, through the pain, through the grind, through Hell Week, whatever it is. You know, how does a military man say thank you, or woman, say thank you through Hell Week when it's just the worst? You say, I am so grateful that I'm being put through this just in case, God forbid, I'm in combat and I get put behind enemy lines and I'm prepared and I survive. Thanks to this drill sergeant being a total jerk to me. I'm grateful for it. It's hard to have that thought process in the moment, but as soon as you figure it out, you get to take your life next level, which is super cool. Thank you for bringing up the end of the play. Yeah, it's always interesting. It's always important too to know Why is this play called me? And I'm not just responsible for reading my scene. I need to know the story. I need to know the arc. I need to know the playwright. I need to know where this character's coming from, where he's going, in order to play this moment in his life accurately. He's not grown up yet. He hasn't had that flip of a switch yet. If he had, and that'd be an interesting improv, if he had, he would fight differently. You know?
Yeah.
He would say sorry. It would be over. He wouldn't be dancing around. He wouldn't be so weak. So it's very cool.
Yeah. This is a good coming of age story.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So are you.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, guys. That's scene one.
Hold on, guys. See you in the middle real quick.